76ers. Starting at shooting guard, 6'2", number 31, Steph Curry. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 14, Danny Green. At guard, 6'10", number 25, Ben Simmons. At forward, 6'8", number 12, MyCAREER. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. One more time, let's hear it for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded 2 young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers said, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special Tuesday. David, thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink, you might miss something.
Here we go. Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
We know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Van Vliet with the nice move.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Curry against Van Vliet. Shoots from 8. Curry can't get it to go. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Right side, Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets the bucket.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
From deep three-point range, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Crosses over. Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And the rejection by Embiid. Curry with the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. Trent's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here we go. Here's Achua. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Here's Drummond. Here's Milton. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Achua. And Thybulle sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Boucher. And the layup falls.
Chris Boucher.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Milton. And he banks in the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Maxey.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Trent passes to Boucher. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Passes it to Thybulle. There's the drive, and there it is for him. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot from 20 feet away misses off the left iron. Now Milton. And Boucher sends it back. It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. It's all tied in Philadelphia. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. He plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Trent, and he goes in for the dunk.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
It's tipped. Siakam with it. Now defended by Embiid. To the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And that one misses. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Trent up top, headed by Green, fires from the wing, and he stays with it. And here's Van Vliet from the arc, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Siakam. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Barnes. Blocked again.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
There's Dragic with the three. And the Raptors miss again. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Green. And he gets it back. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 3. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. Coming off a terrific season. 5th in steals, 15th in free throw percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. He's off on the second. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
It's good.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Here's Boucher. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Thibault. Curry on the wing. Kicks to Harris. On deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Flynn. And here are the 76ers now. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Substitution for your 76ers. Andre Drummond. Bertrand Cookman. Kyrie Maxey.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And switching back now to halftime of the Philadelphia 76ers game, they're in a tug-of-war right now.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. And it's Dragic into the point. Now here is Harris. He kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. Now the pass to Simmons. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers and helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 5th best, Fred VanVleet.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Green against Anunoby. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. Curry's got the lead back up to 4 now for the 76ers. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Not enough on that one as it misses. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Green. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent's checked in. Drummond trying to get himself free. Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. Then for the Raptors, Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Thybulle. Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Flynn, and Thybulle sends it back. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Andre Drummond. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And he recovers it. Here's Thybulle. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thybulle's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Korkmaz, no good. Raptors trail by 4. It's Trent on the wing. Here he goes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The free throw drops for Trent. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Maxey passes to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, it's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
That's a 2 from Barnes. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers on top, up 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. And Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Dragic. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Goes back up. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Trent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Curry, here we go. They get it back. Here's Embiid, and that one good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Trent finds Dragic to tie it up. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Danny Green has been clutch throughout his career. As a matter of fact, I think he gets more fired up the higher the stakes.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, no luck. Raptors trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hangs in the air. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Simmons against Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Trent. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Now that one from Van Vliet.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Siakam against Embiid. Green inside. That's to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Harris finds Embiid. No good there. Good D by Siakam. And here are the Raptors now. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Here's Green. Here's Embiid.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
No good from Dragic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Steph Curry at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Danny Green. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.